very foggy today. Very foggy. Very foggy day. And I got to make my obligatory stop here. Hey, what's up? Hello, Tox. Hello, Leah. I'm about to go up in this store. What's up, Nelsky? Hope y'all are doing good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Y'all are at a disadvantage today. Look, I got my white turtleneck on. Ooh. What's up, people? I hope y'all are doing all right. What's up, Russ? Hello, Russ. Nelsky. What's up, Nell? All right. Y'all watch my back. Watch my back. Ooh la la, what's up, people? Ooh la la, I'm back. La. What y'all doing? Oh shit, hold on, I'm not back. I gotta throw out these two things because there's no room. All right, what's up, people? I'm back. La. Let's go. Niece, hello. Hope you're doing well, niece. I hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's get to it. We're going for a ride. Yes, niece, I'm getting better looking in my old age. Now I just need some woman to decide to make me a husband. And then everything will be just fine. Jinsky, hello. Hang out a little bit, Jinsky. Filipina in Kuwait. How is Kuwait today? Don't tell anybody that I'm guapo. That's my secret weapon. That's my secret weapon. It's the worst. I'm like 20 pounds overweight. Ain't no guapo up in here. So we did the Christmas party last night, and that was something else. We went out to this golf club last night, and It's an indoor thing, so it's just a bunch of like little dugouts made with like the golf screens on them. And you play the whole game right there, dude. It's pretty cool. We did some drinking, some eating. The bosses left, so like I don't know, maybe they went and did their own thing right in the middle of the shit. But the bosses left, and then it was on. Everybody was drinking. I was like, I gotta go home. Fuck this place. I cannot drink with my coworkers, all right? And girls, just so y'all know, you can't drink with me either. A lot of y'all think you could drink with me, but all your morals, standards, and ethics will vanish as soon as you get drunk with Bruce Wayne. So, you ain't allowed to do that. I'm watching out for you. I'm doing you a favor here, all right? Come on, green light. Come on, come on. Clearly, there's no shade of green on my face, so there's no green. Man, I gotta drive for 45 minutes, dude. I gotta get out to Decatur, our Decatur location. So I'm about to be racing. What is this Tuba Judd? Who you calling fat, bro? Uh-huh. Tuba. Jenny, what's up? I hope you're doing all right. We're going for a drive. And it's foggy out. Look how foggy it is out there. Let's roll 700 miles per hour until I get there. Y'all got anything lined up this weekend? I mean, like, y'all should have, like, friends having parties and stuff. CC, what's cracking, yo? We are headed to Decatur. Mark the time. 05:21 a.m. Got on the highway. Let's go. 80 miles per hour. I'm literally gonna do like 82 the whole way there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get the rattles going. I get up to about 82 and everything starts making noise. What about now, Leah P? Is it any better? How about now? Did I lose all my viewers? That happens. Miss Leah P, what's happening with you, yo? You doing okay out there? See, we got another typhoon in there, huh? That's my understanding. Nice. What's happening? How are you? Kumusta nice. "37 minutes and I'm supposed to be in Decatur." Man, that is very good timing. So I am gonna race. I have to go out to our Decatur clinic and pick up some stuff out there. And I have a fire extinguisher team meeting me on site at 6 a.m. and they're going to inspect the fire extinguishers. we had a fire over there last week, and then it became a thing, you know. Raining there in the Philippines, huh? Leah, I think you and Nice are pretty close to each other, like relatively close to each other. Izat, hello. Tuba is that's the banana booze, right? The banana alcohol, the banana wine. That's what Tuba is, right? Banana wine. Oh, roof is damaged, huh? Get out some of the palm tree leaves, fix that thing right up, dude. Glue it back together. Some palm tree leaves, man. You know, people did that for 5,000 years. Palm tree leaves. That's just how it was done. Palm tree leaves. We got more dealerships going up over here. More dealerships. Always. I think car dealerships are going to be the death of all of us. Big lawn. Let's track it. Dude, you know, like all these girls will be friends with you too long. They're all sweet, nice girls. I wouldn't have any other girls up in it. It's because of the white turtleneck, blonde. It's the white turtleneck, guy. Does it every time, bro. Whoa, shit, son. Oh, man, I have slipped into 84 miles per hour in White Settlement, Texas. White Settlement. Who knows where they came up with that name. Probably had nothing to do with white people. But White Settlement, 84 miles per hour is usually not a good combination. But I'm making it. I'm making it. That's exactly what it is. It's called Coronelia turtlenecks and base layer gear. All right, you go to Amazon and get one $17.99 depending on your size. Me, I need a double X. They charge me $19.99. Yeah. It's one of the privileges of being giant. All your shit costs more. Everything. Underwear. Anytime you go past extra large, yeah, it's got to pay. You know, it took up more fabric than you were supposed to. I feel like there's no way that I make it to Decatur by 6 a.m. Yeah. I feel like there's a huge impossibility there. Do y'all ever get these people? I've been gaining on this car for forever, but as soon as I switched the lanes, this car was like, I'm gonna go 85 now. This guy, he doesn't want to be passed. He don't like being passed in the mornings. What's up, 1955 Chevy? What's up, yo? I do. Well, I guess it's a half zip, and then I have my collar shirt on with the collar popped. Hell yeah. Ever since I can remember, I've been pumping my collar. Ever since I can remember, I've been pumping my collar. Spend all my days on the road. All my days on the road. I can't believe I told that kid 6 a.m. I'm gonna be late. Hell no, bro. I'm about to be speeding some more. Yeah, I don't like being late, boys and girls. Being late is like not really my thing. I don't like that shit at all. Not one bit. Today is Saturday, yes ma'am. I know what you're thinking. How can you be late on a Saturday? Oh, you can. It's very possible. It's about to be happening if I don't find a way to make some of this time stop. If I don't find a way to freeze time. Probably get pulled over on some shit like this. 85 is pushing it a little bit. The cops don't appreciate that shit. Police never appreciate that shit. Tomorrow is Sunday. Go to church. You like going to church? vagina. Fucking pussy. That's right, you a pussy, bro. Pussies are us. Let's roll. I guess some folks don't like being passed this morning. But I'm not an offensive driver, yo. I'm a nice driver. Give people, everybody, the space they deserve. A wide berth. There's no safe. There's no actual safe. There's the hope. The hope that you will be safe. There is the hope. Past that, ain't nothing safe. 7:34 in the Philippines. That should be about right. It's 5:30 here, so 7:30 there. Yep. In a few months, it'll only be a 13-hour gap instead of 14. Daylight savings time. Y'all see how big the facility is out there? Jesus Christ, look at those lights. The facility is giant. Oh yeah, there's no way that I'm ever gonna be there by 6 a.m. I'm pushing for 6:05 is where I think I'm at right now. 6:05. And a chance of getting pulled over. Now I am in Saginaw doing 50 and a 45. You know, we'll see how that works out. See how that works out. What's up, Russ? What's the temperature like, Russ? It should be up a little bit. Although I was talking to that one girl in New York yesterday, and she was saying it was like in the negatives yesterday. Aye. Russ, you made it to the Philippines without me? I don't appreciate that. I really don't. And I don't like having to tell you that. Y'all seen the new combination is Papa John's and Taco Bueno? God. You figure they would learn from Pizza Hut and KFC. Nah. Yeah, -3 in some places. That's exactly right. Apparently it was cold. They say this is like the worst cold front since the 1800s. For like 120 years. Gastronomic disaster. We had some weird foods last night that gave everybody some gas. We had these firecracker pickles. Everything was like firecracker this, firecracker that. It's quite odd. Firecracker pickles. They were shaped like French fries, battered and stuff, but they had like all kinds of seasoning in the batter and stuff. So that was pretty good. That was pretty good. And you put nacho cheese sauce on that too, by the way. And this shit was awesome. Okay, bye, niece. Bye-bye, niece. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. It is very early to be going to sleep. Why is everybody else going the same direction as me? Like they could have done something differently today or something, huh? But now look at all of them. Look at all these people. It's 12 degrees today. Sheesh. 12 degrees is downright depressing. That's enough for me to be depressed. It's just enough for me to be depressed. Let me get off me, dude. Find a new road, man. Little nipply. 12 degrees is the worst. Yeah. I only seen that in Texas one time, yo. One time. This happened, of course, but I only seen it in Texas one time. That was 2021. We had some low 20s and some high teens before. But I'd never seen 12 degrees in Texas, much less 0. We was at 0 for 20 fucking days, dude. Everything froze. Everything broke also. There was more plumbing work and electrical work than anybody could deal with. They probably still recovering from that. The whole infrastructure here ain't made for that shit, you know? Mary Vic, hello. Man, Jinsky was here for a few minutes, Mary Vic. Mustaka. I am my booty. Ekal, what's up? We have an hour-long drive. And I'm like 30 minutes left of. Shit. Oh, that's good. That's good. You had that was a nice red dress that you had today for your stream. Nice red dress. I like that. Red is your color. We dropped connection. Did you say Filipinas always look good in red? Mary Vic, she nailed it this morning. I was like, hello, Mary Vic. I'm Bruce. I had to reintroduce myself. Yeah, boys, just me on the road now, baby. Yeah. Dang, there is just no way that I get here by 6 a.m. Shit. Russ, I thought you said I'll try it. Like, I'll try a red dress. CC, what's it like where you at? What's the temperature there, CC? Oh, my feet are extra frozen. Oh God, I got an 18-wheeler in front of me. Lord, save me. Give me the patience to deal with this. Hannah, what's happening? Hello, Hannah. Hello. Hello. He's not even trying to press the gas, neither. This dude, he's acting like that vehicle don't go more than 35. What seems to be the problem with going the speed limit, dude? Oh my God. We got this guy. I don't want to go the speed limit. We're not going to get up to 50 today. We're not going to do it. You suck. Here's the finger, bro. It's for sucking your ass off. That's for sucking so bad. Let's go. Back to 82 miles an hour. We have 14 minutes to arrive at Decatur. We are definitely not going to make it. That kid's going to be like, I thought you could be here. Oh, I can't race no 18-wheeler. Look at this. Wow. He's slowing down now. Why would you do that, dude? Why would you do that? Why would you do that, homie? You never do shit like that. Let's go. Alright, hold on. I gotta scroll back up. Hello, Miss Anna. Hey, Berlin. You came to hang out with us? Aha. It's 48 with light rain. We're getting a little bit of moisture on my windshield. Yeah, he's gonna be there. Ah, very fit. Oh, what have I done here? Hold on. I got fat fingers, y'all. Hang tight. Sometimes I accidentally hit like the record button. Hello, Mitch Lee. Hello, Mustaka. We are driving Mixley. We are going to be late. Yes, we are going to be late. Trying to make up for lost time. Well, let me tell y'all a secret. There is no such thing. You cannot get any time back. It does nothing but leave you. Next time somebody says they want to catch up on their sleep or something, you just look at them like they lost their mind. Ain't none of that. That shit ain't even possible. The sleep you lost yesterday is just gone. Speaking of, I slept for like 3 hours and I woke up like I always do with like level 700 ADD. That's exactly what normally happens. A huge level of attention deficit the moment I wake up. Let him be the pace setter. We have a pace setter here. He likes to pace others when they pass him. So I pace set with him. I use him. Why do people always start acting so funny when I do weird shit around them? But they were totally legit with doing the weird shit around me. Yeah, dude, try 85, dude, it's fine. I'm gonna go 85 with you. I'm an antagonistic son of a bitch, guys. Alright? So, like, I am always the first one to poke back. Like, that's like my thing, it's poke back. Poke back. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? You gonna let me go 82 by myself, or do you still want to ride with me? You fucking idiot. Asshole. Go back to going 75 like you were. Yeah, you see, I don't like that shit, dude. Oh, pace trending bitches. Pace trending bitches. Pace trending. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're having worlds of problems now. The whole 18-wheelers don't appreciate the little game we got going on. Shit. 7 minutes and I'm still not there. But it looks like I got 12 miles. No, you don't want that gap, bro. I gave him the whole gap. The whole gap. Let's go, rocket ship. You don't get to get away now, bro. It's too late for you. funny how he goes back to 75 now, though. Him go back to 75. Like the Uber fog that just rolled in on us. Now him go 64. Now we're going 60. Oh, I'm the worst. I am the worst to deal with. Ladies and gentlemen, I am officially the worst person to have to deal with. Alright? It's a true story. I'm a great customer and the worst all at once. Bruce, yes. I am the worst. I'm the worst, dude. He knows he didn't want my headlights in his back window for his whole ride. And it's funny, why is he going 70 now, though? Like, so when I passed him going 82, he decided to stick with me. And that's what did all of this. That's what prompted this. I think I'm a great driver. I only give people the harassment they give me. I know it was only for like a minute, but I'm gonna do it for like 16. Now watch this, ladies and gentlemen. We are going 70 miles an hour. I'm gonna resume 80 miles per hour. And how much you want to bet this clown wants to catch up again? All of a sudden remembers how to drive. Yeah, look, all of a sudden remembers how to drive. All of a sudden remembers we have crossed into the 80 mark. So I'm just going to park it right next to him like this. That's what they keep doing. Nah, bro. Right next to you, bro. Some like level 19 harassment at 6 a.m., bro. That's enough to get the blood motivated, man. That's enough to get the blood all motivated. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Yeah, old brakes coming on, huh? This one loves me. I am very lovable, guys. Alright, man, let's get to this place, man. It's 5:57. The homie's probably sitting there right now like, this dude ain't making it. This dude ain't making it. Damn. I can't believe I did this to this guy like this. He's gonna be like, I hate you. I hate you. That's what his first thoughts are going to be. I hate you. It is so foggy, though. I will tell you that. It's so foggy, and I'm still doing my 84. The dude decided not to do 84 with me. He's gone. He's back to doing 75 back there. That's a good man. That's a good man. Goes back to his little thing or whatever. Yeah, he dropped. He was all over the place as soon as I started doing that shit to him. I don't like that shit, man. Don't do stuff to me. Don't do things to me. Do things with me. You know? Do things for me. But do not do things to me. That's a fucked up thing. I wish I had his phone number. Yeah, honestly, them truck lights are blinding. Shit's irritating, isn't it? Even when big trucks, like they got like the lifted trucks pull up behind me, I'm like, God, I hate you. Hey, I didn't really know I could hate somebody just like instantly. And like I'm an equal opportunity offender. to me, if like if you're Mexican, I can hate you. If you're Canadian, I can hate you too. Like equal opportunity among all people. Mitch Lee. Hello. Equal opportunity. You said I wouldn't have any business driving 85 in the fog. That's the excuse I'm going to use here in a minute when we meet the guy. I don't know his name. I think it's Luke, but I think I just made that up. I don't know where I got that from. I have no idea where I got that from. I think it's Luke, though. Why do I think it's Luke? But, all right, I'm going to be like, Luke, my bad, dude. It was foggy outside, man. Y'all are going to hear it and start dying laughing. Just wait. Here it goes. I'm going to deliver that shit with some pizzazz, some panache. Oh, my. Now, we're here. Basically. Not completely, but basically. I got to get new tires put on the truck next week. They're already sitting over at the shop waiting for me. $1,500. I only hope that I get to put 60,000 miles on it. What gives, trucker guy? What gives, dude? I think it's 55 through here is why he's slowing down. Something fierce like that. Probably like watching out for me in some form of fashion here. Probably like 68 Decatur cops up here waiting on me. Hell yeah. Look, you can't see very far at all. Like, you can't see what that is or anything. You figured out, dude, like, how long do you need? Like a special invitation, bro? You're an 18-wheeler. You're supposed to be a professional driver. A whole professional driver. Just an entire one. An entire professional. Hey, hold on. Be one of the first 4 viewers. Yeah, dude, you're definitely one of the first 4. You're definitely one of the first 4. That's okay though, dude. It's a good spot for you, man. It's a good spot. There's good people here. Alright. Check this out. I'm gonna hook you up with moderator. Then you can go link up and subscribe to my buddies here. Here you go. See? Now you can like click on Russ, you can click on Mitch Lee and check out their pages. Yeah, hell yeah. You see there? Oh yeah. Thank you for the like ahead of time. If you don't mind double tapping that screen, That 18-wheeler's going to go. Look at him. He's going to go. He was just going to almost go. Almost going to go. Oh, yeah. Remember I said 605? There's 603. The homie is probably waiting. Like, God, where's this guy at? Now, I hadn't got a call from him yet. So, he's probably, like, right now within the respectful 5 minutes, right? The respectful 5 minutes. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. I know. I noticed that too, Russ. And like when you scroll up, there's at least like 5. There's at least 5 people when I scroll up. That's exactly true. When I scroll up, I see at least 5. that were here. Now I got a case of the were nots. This kid's gonna be like, "Are you loaded?" And I'm gonna be like, "Nah, bro, I'm not loaded." I don't think it's so weird. I don't think it's so weird. He is probably within his be patient 5 minutes right now, wondering where is this guy. I bet he thinks I'm a no-show. I'm a no-show. Bet he thinks I'm a no-show. So let's get our asses up in here. I told him yesterday I'll be the white truck sitting there, dude. He was like, all right, I'll also be in a white truck. Come on, be here. Negative on the white truck. Negative on the white truck. There is no white truck here. So clearly he hasn't made it here, which I suppose is a good thing. And that's good for me. I got no text messages and no missed calls, and this clown ain't here. Why is this dude not here? Now I gotta talk shit about him. I'll be like, what, you had a fog problem? I'm 4x4ing right now, y'all. In the soft dirt. It ain't too soft. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad to get out and stretch my legs though. What's up, people? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Bam. That's the full dude. The full dude, where you at? Where you at, bro? The America key. The America key. Got him. There might only be 2 fire extinguishers up in here, so there's one right there. And here's all the gear that I need to take this way, take back to the other building. 2 tables, 4 contaminated trash cans, 2 of those. I got this dolly right here. All right, we'll see if y'all fit. We'll see if y'all fit. I think all that'll fit. I got a truck, right, Rose? What I left at 21, right? And it's 6:08. So roughly 45 minutes, right at 45 minutes. Oh, and I built this break room, by the way. You'll see the fastest short video ever on it because I condensed like 30, 40 minutes down into like 1 minute. There's a fast short video on it. I picked it all, designed it all, the works. Head to toe. Head to toe. Pick the chairs, TV location. I built this sweet ass closet for them for the winter time. They don't use it. It's not like a closet. It's just like a nice spot, you know? And then I even put like super premium fucking big hangers here for them for their coats and shit. And they put that old busted ass sweater on there. But yes, I snagged up all this stuff. Gave the docs a full length mirror. Bow, chicka, bow, bow. Bow, chicka, bow, bow. All right. Sweet ass restroom with a sweet ass sink. Bro, look at that sink, bro. Get that edge all the way in. This would be the best sink to have at the fucking house, but nobody wants to buy sinks that are $500. I was like, that's not even an expensive sink. Let's go. Let's go. I even built the under casing for it. You see, I just trimmed it in. I do shit really. But this was my creation. Originally, where that column is, there was a wall right here. And it was only this long room with no bathroom. And then there was 2 patient rooms right here. I combined all that shit. How many hours will I drive this week? I don't know. I don't know. That's true. I actually don't know. This is just a normal patient room. So it was 2 of these here. Jenski. Mary Vic was here, Jenski, but now she's not again. Maybe she's still lingering around, but hello, hello. All right, well, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Ain't no reason to wait. The homie is like not here. Let's see, there's another fire extinguisher right there. There should really be like 12 fucking fire extinguishers in here. What's up, my man? I was wondering about you. What, if fog got you?
Oh man, yeah.
That's what I was going to tell you. That was going to be my excuse to you. I got here 5 minutes late. I was like, damn, that young was waiting for me. Come on around, bud. Hey, here's my problem is I don't know where all the fire extinguishers are.
I'm pretty good at finding them.
Good. I figured that was like your forte. I figured
Oh,
you were
yeah.
the best at that. I don't think that we put one in here at all.
Yeah.
So I think you're clear here.
They would be.
And it's an old facility. So
Yeah.
so you know, code back then. I imagine there's only 3 or 4 of them, but
Yeah.
there's one at the entry door. There's
Okay.
one hanging right here, and that's as far as I got. So
Okay. Do you know where that one is that they used?
it should be back here somewhere.
Okay.
Let's go find out. Dang, what are you eating, bro? You tall as shit.
I don't.
Yeah?
My mom said she watered me growing up.
Yeah. Your mom tall? Oh, look, this must be it. This looks like the discharge right here.
Okay. Yeah.
And yeah, that plug over there caught on fire.
Nice.
Just started going crazy.
Yeah, that'll happen.
We had a very reactive, responsive doctor on duty.
I gotcha. You had Ideal out here. Oh boy.
What's-
You guys had them do them last year? Ideal fire?
What's the last time they were punched?
Last year, March of 24th, or 24th.
Yeah, then we used them then.
Okay. Well, let me see. I'm gonna have to swap this hanger out, I think, because the swaps that I have are not this hanger, but.
You're all right with that?
Yeah.
It looks like they got an anchor there. You got some of those bits? I got everything.
I got a full truck full of stuff.
You know, you could just leave me those tags and stuff.
I can't.
I know you can't. I just thought I'd throw
The
them out
license.
there.
I get everybody, every once in a while I get people that ask me to do that, but we can't because we hold licenses.
I'm just shit.
Listen, there's a whole other side of the building.
Okay,
I wanna go ahead and do them all.
okay.
There's like 15 offices over there.
Okay.
So, you know, do your
Probably
diligence,
just one.
find some for them, okay?
Yeah, is it just a U shape?
It is,
Okay.
that door might be locked, it might not be, you might get lucky and it might not be.
Okay.
That door, there's another one in that office area there.
Okay, back here.
Yeah, that one might also be locked,
I got you.
but worst case, wrap around.
I
I'm
got you.
gonna be back and forth out here.
Alright, sounds good. Give me 2 minutes.
We're good. We're good. Let's get this work angle. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Work. That's not a very good angle. Yeah. Alright, we got to crack the door open to something too. And what I'll use. I don't think this thing is heavy enough. Jeez. There's your reach. It is. We're good. Anybody need any chairs or anything? Chairs? Two chairs? La, 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 la.
Let's see if this dumpster has any room in it. What's up, people? Yeah. Does it have any space? Oh, it sure does. There we go. There we go. Hell yeah. I'm gonna try to stand on that hill and throw shit into the dumpster. Starting with one of these monitors. Yeah? Isn't that a sweet deal? Did you check all those offices?
Yeah. You want me to put one in that hallway?
What's it gonna run me?
I'll just sell it to you at the same cost for recharge. I think they're, it's like $27.
Yeah, put one there, please.
I got you.
For sure, for sure. Please. My God, I walked my little swerve right there. Yeah, it's not gonna happen, guys. Never. It's like 30 foot. And I stepped in mud doing it. Good night. All right, Daniel Edmonds. Mary, what's up? Oh, it's all busted up. The cushions are no good for patients. Jinsky, what's up, man? It is 6:30 a.m. We're going, man. Yeah. All set? Easy enough?
I'll send over an invoice. That
Want my
email
card?
address. Sure. I'm fresh out. I apologize. I don't have any credit.
No. You want a credit card?
Oh, no, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll send the invoice over. That way, it's all in our records and everything. But yeah, I'll send that over, and then what I'll do is I'll put you in our system, so next year.
You got your cell phone handy?
Yes,
You should put in Robin. And,
yeah, I've got him now.
oh, okay, I already gave that to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. And I'll send
Yeah, you gave me his info. Yeah, well done. Appreciate it. Thank you for your business.
You able to get done early today because of this?
Maybe I gotta go to Dallas.
Oh, you still got one?
We're working on a project right now. We do extinguishers, like, that's not our main is fire alarm.
Okay,
So we do primarily hotels.
What about some cheap smoke detectors?
I
The
mean,
girls were all complaining. I don't know that they'll do anything.
we don't touch what those are called as residential style single station detectors.
Yep.
We don't touch those because they're 120 volt powered.
Okay.
My license doesn't even cover that.
We can't just slap a battery power.
All ours, I mean, you could, but I can't. You need an electrician.
Roger that.
I do fire alarm systems like in the hospital over there.
Okay.
And like I do that Candlewood Suites up the street.
Uh-huh.
We do that hotel.
Okay.
Or used to.
So only commercial.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only commercial. Only residential we do is multifamily.
That works.
So. Yes, sir.
Okay, boss. I appreciate you making it so quick.
No problem. Thank you.
Have a good next year.
All right. We'll see you.
All right, people. Truck is loaded. We gotta go to Mansfield. Let's roll. Mary Vic. I think you just missed Jinsky again. All my work is done here. Let's get to it. Keep moving. That's the name of the game. Don't stop. Oh. Let's go. Falls Central. And I hope all that stuff makes it. Whatever doesn't make it, I'm gonna be all right with. Here we go. Hello, America. Oh, the Christmas party was great, by the way. Got home probably 11:30 or something. Now I don't think this thing will blow out the back. No fucking way. No way. Now this whole different story. Trash can probably be zinging right on out the back. We don't know. We don't know. I better do something with that, huh? That's not very responsible of me. I better do something with that. It does keep going. That's exactly right, Russ. That's exactly right, Russ. Russ knows the deal. Russ knows the deal. Slide dog. Russ knows. Ah, yes. We're getting it all locked in. Big
about all we could do here. That's it. That's it. Let's go. Let's get it done. Hold on, did I lock this door? Yes, we're good. Hannah, what's up? We are going. Retouch is on. What does retouch do? Does it make me look good? Does it make me look good? Let's roll. All right, we can time it. I had a rough 45 minutes one direction already. It's 6:43. We're gonna call it 6:45, just for argument's sake. And we're back on the road. Oh yeah. Climbed right up out that dirt too. No problems. No problems. I'm not even hungry yet neither, so let's just get to it. That's what I'm hungry for. I'm hungry to be done with my tasks, you know? That's another reason y'all always see me racing my ass around. 'Cause otherwise, your tasks will just consume you. And they become like overwhelming and depressing. Let's go. (6:45 a.m. leaving Decatur, Texas, heading to Mansfield, Texas. I don't know what that gap is, but I feel like it's every bit of 50 miles. I feel like it. I'm gonna guess that we will be in Mansfield at 7:30. That's what I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it 45 minutes. And then I'll have to do my unload thing there and all that, put that stuff up, right? And then I can go to Fort Worth locations. Oh yeah, time to find out if a bunch of gear jumps out the back of my pickup truck. This is the most dangerous place to get on a highway at of all time, because that's how long the entry lane is. It's seriously very short. Oh god, I already feel like things gonna start blowing up out of the back of my truck. I've got to put them straps on them tables, baby. What's up, guys? Good morning, Mary Vic. Mary Vic. Jinsky was just here. Y'all are almost synced up, man. Y'all are almost synced up. What's up, Vegas guy? Vegas is coming to donate some money to me today. He said he's going to help me out, help me find a girlfriend. That's what he was going to do. He said first you need some money, and so he's going to throw some money my way. That's what Vegas guy said. I was waiting for that all my days. All my days. Ooh, we are already cruising 77 coming out of Decatur, driving like a bat out of hell. Let's go, dude. Oh my God. Somebody tell me how far is it from Decatur, Texas to Mansfield, Texas? Somebody look at it. What do you need? I got you. That's crazy, brother. I don't need nothing. That's the funny thing. I don't need nothing. I'm a good friend like that. I don't need nothing, bro. I need some dank. I need 2 Xanax logs. Yes, sir. I need about 3 shots of DeLeon tequila. My immortality will come out. Y'all, I am cruising 80. And all the gears here. Hold on, let me see if the truck bed light works. Oh, not that we can see. It don't come on while I'm driving. You fuckers.
fuckers. Look at all that stuff. It's riding like it's part of the truck. Oh my gosh. And I'm doing a straight 83. Straight 83. Yeah. Yeah. Told you. In the fog and all, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Listen, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you for keeping me company on this extremely long time. Y'all don't know. Driving gets kind of tough, by the way. Sometimes it's just like, I don't want to do that again. Sometimes I gotta get a bottle and drink it while I'm driving. And then I need a bed. Oh, I forgot to get that tire jack under control over here. Y'all hear it wiggling? You fucker. That's the type of thing that makes me want to pull over. That's the type of thing that makes me want to pull over. 1010, hello. Loud and clear. Oh, yeah, you're hearing it loud and clear. I'm sorry, man. If I go a little slower, it will kind of dissipate like it has now. But at 85, I get the wobbles. Get the wobbles. That's partly what the new tires are about, besides the fact that I got 60,000 on these, and when I turn corners they squeal a little. I suppose all the rubber's gone bad in them. But I tell you what, my tie down job, amaze balls. Alright, amaze balls. Everything tied down nice and easy. Locked in. Nothing's moving around back there. When somebody deletes a message, it becomes much more interesting to me. Just so I've said that out loud. Everybody with me right here is cruising too. Like, we're all doing 80 to 85. The dude up front there, he's got to be doing 90. He's leaving us behind. But dude, it's a little early to go. Gus and 1010. What's up? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to find that here shortly before it drives me crazy. But I ain't gonna be able to stop. I gotta go straight to Mansfield, bro. Some people will stop over that. I'll just annoy myself some more. I wonder if laser guns work in the deep dark like this in the fog. You think the cops can catch my speed in the fog like this? I wonder how that works. I mean, the radar should be better than the, but I think it's not. I think it's not. Hot inside the truck. I'm fogging up. Fogging up. What's up, people? Try to get y'all a better view here. Gus does not like us to see his typos. Gus is like, I ain't putting no typos out there. There ain't gonna be any bad grammar. I'm just messing with Gus. Where did Vegas go? 21 likes. Ay, 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 ay. That's like super good for me. I love that. I love that. Thank you, people. Appreciate y'all popping in. All that. That SUV in front of me is doing straight 85 also. Been staying in front of me. The leaders I were talking about, they're gone. They're way down the road now. Izat, what's cracking, man? What's up, Izat? Y'all see the funny purple? Everything looks all funny, man. The sun's trying to come up. It's all foggy. They said the fog was going to be here till 10 a.m. Well into the day, I suppose. Well into the day. I hate these billboards. That billboard says, "Are you preparing to meet Jesus?" Oh my God. No, I'm not, bro. Not really, guys. I'm going to skip that. Are you preparing to see Jesus? Jesus. I'd like to see that guy's mom and ask him what his problem is. Rifle season. Go get you some venison. Is that what it's called? Venison? Deer meat? Venison? Is that right? Or is that bison? That's bison, right? What's the deer meat called? What's that thing? There's a name for it. I don't always find deer meat to be all that good. I'll be honest with you, like it's good in stew and things like that. But I don't ever find it to be all that good in like just meat form. I don't know what my problem is. Maybe I'm just, you know, too hung up on beef or whatever, you know. Of course, you know, that's all there was for a million years. Was fucking go out and go hunting. Eat you a fox, eat you a raccoon, eat you a squirrel, deer, whatever the hell you could find. I ain't never heard of eating any bear. I never heard of anybody eating bear. I imagine it's gross. The boys eat everything. Mitch Lee, look. You never heard of bear meat either? I think in our lifetime, bears were probably like kind of wiped out a lot of, like, you know, like all the bears seem to be kind of endangered, you know? I think bears are kind of similar to humans. They only have one cub, and then it's like, you know, no reproduction for another year. They don't repopulate very easily. Dude in front of me has us locked in at 73 now. No reason why, just funsies. Everybody go slow, funsies. Looks like the owner of this vehicle has a Purple Heart or a license plate with it anyway. You'll never do that unless you have it. So I assume that he's got a Purple Heart. Hold on, what y'all talking about? Over 800 pounders. Deer bologna and jerky. There were some big bears shot this year though. Really, that's good. CC says, I didn't think I'd like venison, but the best I ever had was back straps. It's like filet mignon. I have a recipe. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Maybe I just haven't had the right cut, which would be completely reasonable to suggest. You know, I'm that guy that, you know, if I didn't like the way this part tasted, I probably didn't go get some other part of it. So it's just kind of the way I operate. Marinate the back straps in apple cider vinegar. That like really penetrates high. 2 hours in the fridge. And Preachers, what is Preachers? Yes. What time did I get in the vehicle? 6:45. It's 7:01. So relatively 80 miles an hour from Decatur to this exit is 17 minutes. This is the exit that I came in on. So this is where I got on this highway at. The person behind us back here has their brights on. Russ, so you're gonna go get some deer, Russ? Tell me about that whole experience. All right, so I mean, I get it. You go out there, you chill in the woods, shoot a deer. All right, then what? After you take that shot, walk me through the rest of it, all the way to the house, packaged up, or however all that works. Walk me through from the time you shoot the fucker and you see him drop forward. That's what I want to know about. Now, how the fuck do you get the deer out of the woods? Yeah. What do you do, make a skiff? on, I gotta turn the phone so I can hear this explanation. Habibi, what's up, yo? Hello, namaste. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Let me get you fixed up with the moderator, okay? There you go. There you go. Now you got it. Got it? Doing a hellacious amount of driving today. We're moving 80 miles per hour down the highway. Still watching Midsley, thank you. Although, that has to be extremely boring for you. I would assume that I have the most boring stream on the planet. There's straps of meat on the inside, but they're small. Hold on, let me read back, because I want to hear about what the hell to do after you shoot the fucking thing. That's the part I want to know more about. Innards, 2 fillets of meat. Hold on. So you gut it right on the spot, so you don't have to carry it. Drag it out of the woods. Are you serious? So you drag them whole, and then you go gut them, right? You don't gut them, then drag them, right? Dragging a bloody carcass all the way through the damn woods. I don't know about that shit. No fucking way. And so you drag them out. That doesn't seem like a reasonable thing. Dragging a 500-pound deer. All right, well, how much do these deers weigh? You getting the little baby ones? You killing Bambi, bro? You fucked up Bambi? Hell nah, man. I'll talk to you about that shit. Leave Bambi the fuck alone. Godzilla already fucked him up. Godzilla already got his ass. I had hoped. Do you remember they had those little cartoons at the beginning of Godzilla? I'd hoped that would continue for every Godzilla movie. So they did away with that shit. Asshole. Look at that apartment complex over there. Very cool looking. Very cool. I wonder how much that is. We're starting to get some light. Stuff in the back of the truck. Solid. Still going 80. Still going 80. Those look expensive too. And they got shared patios, which I can't stand that shit. Like there's just like a little railing between the 2 patios. I don't like that. It's like not worth having a patio then. Like I prefer privacy, you know. Oh yeah. We're about to get on the express lane too. About to get on the expressway. Hell yeah. 1 mile. There goes one of those Carvana towers out there, the red and green thing. Can you see that? I'm going to see if I can get y'all a view of that. Look at that. That's a Carvana tower, red and green right now. That's cool. That's cool. And here we go. Express lane, baby. Go 80 on the cool. Welcome to NTE Express Lane. Hooty-hoo. That's I-35 right there. We are on the express lane right next to it. Because I do not bullshit with I-35 ever. Ever. That's part of my job, to be real honest with you. I was like, I ain't getting on I-35. They were like, what about the express lane? And I was like, hell yeah. That was my entire, what's the problem with this job? I ain't getting on 35. North and southbound is obsolete. Hannah's still hanging out. Hello, Hannah. Poor deer are getting slayed. They should be. They should be. That's why I have parts of hunting season where they switch gun to bow, right? Dumb down how many deer are getting slaughtered. That's why they have hunting season at all. Well, besides to rip us off a little more. Rip you off just a little bit more. You won't say a thing. The symphonies of ripping us off. Everywhere they can try to charge us for something, they charge us for it, dude. I'm kind of sick of that shit. Like, I understand needing to go get a license. You're out there in the woods carrying around a gun, and you probably ain't too far off the beaten path, which means that the city's right nearby. You know, like, I don't mind them wanting to know that you have a gun and that you plan on hunting, you know? But this thing where you got to register every year, what if you just had to register once? I'd probably be all right with it. But every year, you got to go back there and say, hey, here's my $50 for this shit that you created. Now I got to pay some lady to fucking type this information in and take my phone calls. When does season open? Now you got to print all this literature, sign and send this in. You know, like they have really done some shit here, you know. They have really done some shit here. That's right. It's the same thing with your vehicle. Like, I don't feel like if your vehicle doesn't change hands, like I might register my vehicle when I buy it, and I feel like the registration shouldn't change again until it's sold. But nah, every year I got to go down there and tell them I still have the vehicle. You know, which you would assume would happen if you got rid of the vehicle. You see what I mean? So they would get a notification then. But it's all this shit. You need a damn permit to have a garage sale. You need a permit. Look, they got the new light up signs. Those things light up. 75. Express lane closed. All traffic must exit. What? What is this shit? What do they mean by that? We paid for this fucking thing. Damn. 35 is a motherfucker to deal with. $35 looks all right now though, so maybe I'll be able to escape the seriousness of it all. The super serious. Maybe not. We don't know yet. Up over this hill right here, we're gonna find out though. Yeah, boy. I hope that sign was just left lane closed, 1,000 feet. Oh, there's the orange cones and the lights. No. All right, here we go. We're gonna have to get on 35 like civilized individuals. I can't believe they did this to me. Civilized individual right here. Yes. Completely civil. Yeah. All right. All right. Wow. All right, this is downtown Fort Worth. As you can see by the fog, that's downtown. Normally we'd be getting a nice view of downtown Fort Worth right now, but as it would be, I'm the worst host and I've got you out in the middle of fog and you can't see shit. All those buildings are usually lit up. They're not even there. There's also the hospital district on the other side of downtown. It is usually lit up. It's not there either. Here's 35. Check this out. Like, it don't matter what day it is. This highway is fucking filled with people up here. You see it? See it? Oh gosh. I don't know what's gonna happen when we get over this hill. Looks like we're all still cruising pretty good though. It is 7:15. And I'm every bit of 15 minutes away, so oh God, 7:30 was not a good call. Now I'm every bit of 15 minutes out, so crazy number 17. Crazy number 17. Coming at you. Turning to cruising speed. So that was actually pretty easy to navigate. Crash ahead, I-20 at West Creek. Seek alternate route. Sheesh. Sheesh. I am not on I-20 though. So at least 35 is trying to give you a heads up with the little billboard things before your ass is stuck in that shit. Seek a different route. Complete closure. I gotta go home that direction. After I finally arrive at Mansfield, which is seeming like it's gonna be 7:45. Because an hour drive. That's gotta be 60 miles. Who's got the internet handy? Who could tell me the distance from Decatur, Texas to Mansfield, Texas? Mommy Evie, what's up? I hope you're doing good. It's cold in Texas. It's colder up north. We're doing some driving today. We've been on the road for some hours already. Let's get it. I left the house at 5:15 and it is 7:18 and I still have every bit of an hour of driving to do, maybe more. Every bit of an hour. Went to both of our FAR clinics today. So Decatur and Mansfield are the furthest apart that they could possibly be at this time anyway. At this time. All right. 20 eastbound, here we come. Izzy, what's up, yo? I don't know why I call you Izzy. What's up, Icy? Doing all right? Hope you're doing good. We're lounging this morning. We're lounging. We're bullshit chatting. We're learning about deer and how to process deer. And we're talking about how they always charge us to get our license renewed when we already got a license last year, and the year before that, and the year before that. It's coffee time. Coffee and chill. Look, and this is the fog. Stephen King was here. This is the fog. I can see the vehicle in front of me, but not much further. I got a couple 100 feet. It's getting a lot better than it was. It's a lot better than it was. Right here will cause everybody to die today. This guy going like 50 on the highway, everybody's going like 75, 80 around him. Jetport D. We are all cruising. What's up, Mitch Lee? We are all cruising. All cruising. Got a vehicle right here, lady. Just calm down with you moving around shit. About to hit the brakes. These are the brakes. Break it up, break it up, break it up. Might not hit the traffic jam up here. This is typically where the traffic is all jammed up at, so we might not hit it here. See, it doesn't look like we're gonna hit traffic, but we of course, aren't there just yet, right? And I just made a box explode. Did y'all see that come zipping across the road there? Little cardboard box. I nailed it. It exploded. You had a wheelbarrow come off of a trailer once. I was real young. I didn't really know what to do either. But I was doing my thing, working early. Was coming home from a job site, had a load of dirt on the trailer, and I had the wheelbarrow turned over upside down on top of it. I was flying down this exact highway going the other direction, and the fucking wheelbarrow came off, and I saw it, you know. It was early enough in the morning. There wasn't no cars. There was nothing out. So I was like, cool, pulled over, got out, and I'm running towards it, right? And it's way back there, you know, like it jumped off and, you know, I had to pull over, you know, so it's not like it was, you know, 50 foot away or something, you know, it was back there. Well, are you going to do it, dude, or what? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And so, at any rate, when I was approaching it, the 18-wheeler that was coming towards it just kept going. And this clown had all the lanes. He could have just swerved a little and he would have missed it. But this 18-wheeler nailed the fucking wheelbarrow, yo. And no shit, nothing happened to the 18-wheeler at all. The wheelbarrow turned to fucking splinters, yo. Fucking splinters, turned to shit, dude. And he just kept going. Like, he nailed that shit on purpose. And then kept going. Yeah, that's exactly the way that went. So 7:30 was inaccurate, guys. It's 7:25. I'll be there at 38 after, I believe. 38 after. As in 7:38. 12 minutes. I think 38 after is a good call. A good call. .38 after feels like a good number at this point. Oh yeah, and this is just to my next destination. Then I really need to drive home. I just did the biggest circle that you could probably do without like just having to like quit your job or something, you know. I'll map it later, try to figure out how much it actually was, but we know that the first drive was like 43 minutes at 80 miles an hour. And then we know that this drive has exceeded 45 minutes already. So remember, it was 43. I called it 45 for argument's sake. It's 27 after now. And I'm not there yet. And remember, I said no stop neither. I didn't do no stops or anything. So Chess Rich. See, Chess is from my area here, so he's kind of familiar with the lands. Chess, I started in Fort Worth and I went to Decatur From Decatur, I had to drive to Mansfield. We're not there yet. And then I get to go back to Fort Worth. So I just did that big circle gauntlet. Well, I'm still in the middle of it. I haven't made it to Mansfield. I'm basically there though. I'm out here past Kennedale now. Whatever the fuck is between Kennedale and Mansfield, I'm in that gap out here on 287. They got the big churches and shit. Christmas, communion. Might be fun to crash a church this year. Hannah. Almost there though. All right, it is 7:30 on the dot, and so my guess was like, I don't know, 4 minutes wrong or something. I think we'll be there before 7:38, but 7:30 is now and I'm not there. Tough. It's just a whole line of, oh shit, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. It's just a whole line of cars in front of me up there. An entire line. That's not a bad view. Now y'all can see real well. AT&T truck in front of us. They ain't allowed to go over a certain speed, and if they do, it flags their vehicle and they get a phone call on it. So they got like a system that's sitting there watching them, active in the vehicle, knows if their seatbelt's on, knows if they left their vehicle running, all that shit. That's this guy right here. So when I worked in the field, you know, we didn't have our personal trucks, but they gave us a company truck, right? And so we could leave it on in the wintertime when we got out to do a service call because it's fucking freezing, you know? AT&T employees, they can't do that shit. They couldn't do that shit at all. course, we swapped out vehicles at 80,000 miles. So we always sold them off at 80,000. All right, 7:33. I'm at least 30 seconds out, at least. Yes, that's icy, dude. That's the icy. Look at the fog. You can't even see my building. You can't even see the building. You can't even see the bridge. There's a bridge right in front of us. Hold on, you're gonna see the bridge. Here's the bridge. You see, there's the bridge. Visibility, 100 foot. There's no building here. What building? What building? We didn't build anything here. Mitch Lee. Dang, don't you hate it when like one of your favorite songs is on the radio but you're running a live stream? Where is the building? Ah, hello, we're here. I see you, my love. Hello, darling. Hello, my love. Your child has returned. All right. Fog is thick. Yeah, it sure is, man. It sure is. We're gonna take a walk around the building. Whole building here. All right, let's take a walk. You guys get to see the outcome kind of firsthand here. The greatness of this facility. It's ridiculous. We even put in a little nature path. We put a nature path in just in case you want to do like a nature walk. You could come out here and do a nature walk. I'm gonna put something right here. Be like a little totem or something. Hold on, guys. I gotta unlock the doors. Oh yeah. Feel my presence. Turn on. Yes, thank you. I got a new voicemail at 7:30. It's an old voicemail telling me it's a new voicemail. Feel presence. I have returned. Ooh, Christmas tree. Christmas tree. Lolly, lolly, lolly. Foot. Wreaths, and they did this what I'm gonna call like high-end type it's like the long blades. They did it all over here too.
They shouldn't have used the dark red bows though, but they did because it matches this stuff. Hell yeah. We put 3 trees in. So from over here, you get all 3. Maybe y'all want that view instead. All right. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. How's that? Hey, let me show y'all. Let me show you. Y'all seen some of my videos, you might have seen the rhino ratchet straps. Sit.
What's up, people? Let's go. Super fog. My name on another building. Bam. Let's go. We need our hoodies. San Diego hit, huh? Storage. Storage. Hell yeah. Hold on. Hold on.
What's up, nigga? How's that view? How's that view? I'll be right back. What's up, people? Rocket is done. We are good. Ten. Bobby stick. Bow, chicka, bow, bow. Bow, bow, chicka, bow, bow.
What's up, my tits? Hello. How y'all like that? How y'all like that? Packed up right, huh? The ladder fits just like that. Y'all like that? Got these tied down. Hopefully they don't go anywhere. We'll give them some free cardboard. Sweet. Got my cones. My cones. Let's get to it now. Matets, we are at the clinic that we finished building in October of last year. That's where we are. The clinic. Now, who uses blue and purple for Christmas? These girls, bro. I'm gonna have a talk with these chicks. And then they didn't want to put a ribbon around the small ones. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a conversation about that. Skipping the details. What are these chicks doing? They got lazy. That's what they did. They lazied out. Hell no. Oh, yeah. Bruce Wayne. Ah. Bam. Now, ever since I can remember, popping my collar popped. That's how you wear that. Let's go. I came all the way up here to close this door. It is hot as shit right here. So what's happening is these vents are pouring down heat, and you see the way the vent is pointed. The air hits this wall, it rolls down the wall and gets captured right here. Then it finally floats down and hot air rises, so it's hot as shit up here. Bounce, chickie, bounce, bounce. Bounce, chickie, bounce, bounce. Come on, man. Let's go. We're playing around. What time is it? It's 8 a.m. I got on the road at 5:30. All right. Well, it's like 5:20. Man. Bye-bye, clinic. Bye-bye. So this is the patient side where we do post and pre-surgery. And this is the therapy side where, of course, we do physical therapy with everybody. The clinic that I was at in Decatur is basically all doctor. There's no physical therapy there. Ooh. Ooh. That was a different clinic. I think I'm back. I think it's that was a different clinic. I think I'm back. I think it's working now. Hello, working now. Hello, hello. That was a different clinic. Hang tight. I gotta lock these doors up. Okay, I gotta turn the alarm on. Hold on. All right, one last check. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're staying. Let's roll. Let's get to it, baby. Now, mind you guys, on all these adventures, I can really kind of do as I please too. You know, if I want to stop and get lunch, I stop and get lunch. You know, if I want to go shopping on the way or something, boom, I go shopping on the way. You know, and so that's something that's got the kids from school. The kids, but I always measure that. Somebody that uses their kids or their wife to, I gotta go, man, my wife, I gotta go, man, my kids. I'm gonna be like, what are you kids gonna be doing when you ain't got no job, bro? Because I'm the worst. Because I'm the worst. Cars are just appearing over the top of that bridge there. The fog is so thick. It's extremely flexible. Extremely flexible is a good way to put it. Extremely flexible. You know, I just needed this stuff done by Monday. You know, that's all I really needed. But shit, it's Saturday morning, huh? I knew about it yesterday. You know, I could have been out doing it yesterday, but I was like, nah, I'll do it tomorrow. Look how thick this fog is. That's crazy. 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 What's up, people? 7 people in the house. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you for coming. Appreciate y'all hanging out. We're on a foggy adventure home. I won't be home for another 30 minutes or so at least. So that was 3-hour drive time, basically. I mean, I had to get out and do a little bit at each location, but that's it, you know. Yesterday at the party, there were 3 $200 gift cards, there were 2 $500 gift cards, and there was 1 $1,000 gift card. I won one of the $200 ones. I felt pretty good about that. I like that. $200 last night. Gift card form, no cash. I cannot go buy drugs with it. I don't take that card thing where I go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh man, the gas station is crunk. That's how you know it's gonna be a big day, man. You go over to see your gas station is crunk. What's really fucked up is you see that gas station, it's got all the people at it, right? Then look over there at that gas station. There's 2 cars at it. There's only 2 cars. And it even has a taqueria that's now hiring. Hey, you know what? One of the guys at the party last night, he has digital business, I guess. Like he does TV installs, security cameras, you know, upgrades for large, nice homes, that sort of thing. And so he was saying that he's starting people out at $40 per hour for somebody that knows what they're doing with some tools. $40 per hour. He'll run with you for the first few weeks, train you up and stuff. $40 per hour. I think I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna sign up for like 2 days a week or something. At $40 an hour, 40 hours is $1,600 a week. That's $6,400 a month. $75,000 a year just to go hang some TVs and shit. If somebody that didn't have like a career or something, they could move to Texas and really do well at that. So meanwhile, there's a bunch of people that don't want to work, yet they're these jobs just paying bukus of money for nothing. There's something wrong with not wanting to work when people are paying $40-50 an hour. He said, if you do good for a year, I'll put you in at $50 an hour. I was like, what? The only time I ever made $50 an hour is I was 300 foot in the fucking air on a tower, scared out of my fucking mind. I mean, that's not bad money. $50 an hour isn't bad money. Gus, that's a fantastic question. I am completely free from duty now. I could probably eat some breakfast, but I was really just like racing home. I imagine by the time I get home, I'll be thinking about that too. Like, what am I going to eat for breakfast? What is for breakfast? I know what I need to do. I need to go get like half those girls that fucking work $10 gift cards to Starbucks. $5 doesn't get you shit at Starbucks. I usually got to take care of the administrators a little bit and that sort of thing. Try to have some class when I do it, you know. I do need to do that. Starbucks. $300 up in the air. Yeah, $32 an hour is what I was paid on the ground. Time and a half off the ground. OT and time and a half as well. The OT hours were banked, bro. Anytime I was past 40 hours and in the air, dude, I was having nothing but fun. Give a shit how scared I was, bro. That's basically $77 an hour. You can bet I tried to spend 10 hours above ground every week, yeah. I'd never had more money in my life, too. I did that for 5 fucking years straight, dude. And did nothing but stack up money. I couldn't take days off, so I couldn't spend the fucking money. You know, I was at home 6 hours a day, maybe 8, you know. The rest of that shit, I was at work, my dude. 12 to 15 hours a day after driving. What's that, all that time? Oh, hey, don't get me wrong. It's a scary fucking thing, dude. It's a scary fucking thing. All right? And there's some other things that are super fucking scary, like scuba diving, right? I am fucking in fear of sharks, bro. But oops, I think we're back. I think we're live again. Sorry, guys. We're way out here in the country. Country bump. This is an American trailer park right here. Looks like a bunch of white people probably live in there. It's a nice trailer park. It's a nice one. Yeah, it's a nice one. It's one of them old nice trailer parks. You know what? They have come out with like some super fucking sweet mobile homes that are like 100K. Mobile homes. If I wasn't so scared about them things flying apart, I'd probably say I'm just going to grab one of those, you know? Towers are the scariest fucking thing on the planet, dude. They swerve all over the fucking place. The taller it gets, the more it sways back and forth. And, you know, some of those towers have been sitting there 15 years, you know, and they're full of rust. And you step in sketchy ass spots on that thing. I mean, you're chained to it, but you're chained to something that's rusty as fuck, you know? It's like, oh my God, we're all going to die. My boss, big giant fucking redneck. Big giant redneck. We're talking 6'5", 250, shaped like a barrel, like a whiskey barrel. All right, this dude was just solid. He was just mass, just like mass, you know, like just as solid and as big around as they fucking come. Fastest fucking dude on the planet, huge. And he'd climb them towers all day long, bro, all day long. 100 pounds on his back or whatever. He'd climb them towers, no questions asked. And he would get to the top with you. And, you know, you don't always know what you're doing. Sometimes they take you up there training you on shit, you know. He would get up there and he would start trying to rock the tower back and forth, dude, with you on it. And you'd just be screaming for your damn life. And, you know, he a big redneck. He's just fucking with you, you know. You go crying about it, your ass will be fired. You never cry about that much money, you know. There were days I was getting $75 an hour. Be up in the air, dude. I was loving it. Loving it. Walk out of those days in a different tax bracket and shit, dude. It was the best way for anybody to go make money, to be real honest with you. They'll train you. They almost don't give a shit if you got a background, dude, because nobody wants to do that shit. Russ said, fuck that. Yeah, it was scary, dude. I remember the first time he did me like that, dude. I was hanging on for my fucking life. Turned into a little chick up there. Stop that! Oh my God! Ah! But he had complete faith in these things, dude. Shit, I done stepped through rusty spots on him and shit before. I'm like, oh my God, is that gonna fall? What do we do? Nothing. It's not our tower. It's never your tower either. So typically, unless you built it, it's not yours. You might have a radio on it, but that doesn't mean the tower is yours. They rent vertical space on a tower, so 5 different carriers can be on the same tower. See what I mean? They rent the space out vertically, and you try to get the best spot you can. And then your business, your company, Verizon or AT&T, whoever it is, they have frequencies that they work within. But you got to set up your radio to be within your frequency. And so sometimes one company will go up there, and if you're supposed to be from 1.3 gigahertz to 3.5, they'll come in at like 1.0 and 3.8 to fuck with the next guy. Yeah. Some FDA violation type shit. That'd be you. Yeah. You'll go underground all day long, but you won't climb a tower, hey? I am not joking. We had one tower that was 400 foot tall, dude, and that is a 2 hour climb just to get to your spot to work. And we would go up and we'd just sit up there, dude. We'd sit there through lunch and shit, dude. You can't fucking go down, you know? You go down, you're done. And so 400 foot climb with 80 pounds on your back is something serious, dude. Big radio on your back that you got to build up there. Your buddy's on the other side of the tower. He's got the other half of it. You got a rope tied to you. And this is a free rope. So, yeah, it runs a big giant loop. And your crowns team can tie things to it and zip it up there to you, right? And so you always have like 4 dudes on the ground, 1 on each side of the tower, 2 people up on the tower climbing and shit, you know? Total chaos. But 400 foot climb, dude, you can't just climb right back down. You can't do it, dude. I don't know anybody that could. That's some manly ass shit right there, dude. You make it in the first place without having to do a bunch of breaks and shit, like a pause at 80 foot, pause 5 more times and shit. Oh my God. Be wore out that day, baby. Sleeping like a baby. You will sleep just like a baby. You will sleep a sleep better than you have ever slept before, knowing you're back on the ground. And your body is turned to jello from climbing 800 foot. Climbing down is no joke, all right? Let me tell you, you use different muscles than you ever use when you're climbing down something. Different muscle groups all together. And that shit will leave you ruined. Climbing up, usually most people, as long as they can get around the fear part, they're going to be all right. They can climb upwards just fine. But climbing down, you use like all the reverse muscles, and it's something fierce. This shit you just don't ever do. I'm a lower of the top of the ground. You've been underground 1,500 foot, doesn't bother you. Oh my God. Cece says nope. I'm not going underground either. See, I'm almost more scared in a cave. I've done some cave diving, never know 1,500 foot or nothing special, nothing to really gloat about or anything, you know. But I've done some cave entries and shit, and man, being underground, that's almost worse for me. Every time I hear something move, I'm always like, there's not supposed to be anything down here, you know. Oh, you know what, dude? I left Mansfield in that big hurry, and there was Maple Biscuit Company, and it was after 7, so I could have eaten there. I bet they was packed this morning. I'm a lover of the top of the ground. You know, that's why I didn't join the Air Force or the Navy, is because I just felt like they were just sitting targets. Just sitting targets, like everybody's taking pop shots at y'all, you know? I want nothing to do with that shit. True story. Saw my cousin do it. Tats and toys. I wonder what kind of toys they have at the tattoo shop. Tats and toys. Oh, you had some corned beef hash and eggs at home, or you go out for it? So if it was at home, did you make the Hormel or the Libby's? Right out the can? Shit. I'm the doctor at that shit, dude. I can make that perfect. You cooked it yourself. All right, hell yeah. Well, I hope you at least had the Hormel corned beef hash, because to me, the Libby's is no good. To me, the Libby's is like bad for people, bad for humans. Oh, I didn't think I did, CC. I was like, I guess that makes sense. Let me scroll up. My bad, man. My bad. So I got the nope. Ah, then the true story. Hold on, I'm going back up. All right, it's too much for me, CC. You have to retype. I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry, but I'm driving. It's hard to be really good at reading. Libby's is made in Brazil. That shit doesn't make any sense. We got more red lights up here, more red lights. I still haven't wrapped my mind around how the labor is so cheap elsewhere that you can move a product across the ocean and it be cheaper than making it right here. I can't wrap my mind around that. I'll pick on a can opener, for instance, just a little silver one. And Mag, hello, nice to see you. Como está acá, and Mag? Thank you for popping in. Nice to see you. So like the can opener, right? And we're talking about just the old school metal one that everybody kind of hated to use, right? Just the little metal handles on it. Y'all know which one I'm talking about, right? One of these things, $3, right? Made in China. I don't understand how it is China can ship us, 1 million of those a year for cheaper than we can stamp them out right here. So I mean, that's the slave labor impact. Oh shit. Case of the swerves. And Mag, nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Advanced Merry Christmas. Advanced Merry Christmas. I'm leaving, just going back to your live stream. Okay. Well, thank you for stopping in, Ann Mag. Appreciate that. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Zoomy zoom zoom and a zoom zoom. Mitch Lee. Still hanging out, huh? You must be studying or something. I guess the road's not closed, or maybe it is up here or something. Another apartment complex going up. They're going up everywhere, dude. as fast as they can slap them up too. They're not caring about mistakes, none of those things. They just slapping them up as fast as they can. There's nowhere for anybody to live. People are coming here. They have no ability to have a place to stay because there's no vacancies, which of course drives up the cost of all the housing and all the living when there's no vacancies. So they can only crank out apartments fast enough. They can't crank out enough houses at one time. Neighborhoods are still going up everywhere too, but they can't crank out, 5,000 houses a week. They just can't do it. And I get it. It's a serious ordeal, Build a house ain't no small project. You'd be lucky you get your inspections done in a week. You'll be lucky if you can get that far. Well, they weren't lying about this fog being around until 10 a.m. It's 8:30 right now. 8:30, I'm officially 3 hours in. 3 hours, and nobody knows how many miles. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. See the bridge up there's got a train on it. Can y'all see that? The train is zooming. The thing is cruising, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh, what's that say? Hold on. I gotta look. I'm going to do some grocery shopping real quick before the crowds roll in. What time is it there? So it must be earlier than 8:30 there. The crowds are already gone over here. They're crowding in right now. It's their favorite thing. Have a good day. Enjoy. Your dog's 18th birthday? Cece, you gotta start preparing, girl, okay? I ain't trying to be mean, but you gotta start preparing, all right? 18? That's super dog as it is. Yeah, it's like 4 years too long. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a horrible person like that, but the first thing I thought was, all right, Cece, let's get the replacement now, all right? That's a tough one, Cece. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm happy to hear that and sorry to hear that at the same time. 18. Wow. Okay. We'll talk about that more next time. 18. Damn. You got wheelchairs for dogs? You got a little wheelie chair. The front two paws are good. Back two, you got the little wheelie chair going. Makes a little squeal. Okay, so 16 is still a little, I mean, what kind of dog is this, dude? That's a fucking super dog. I don't even know that I ever heard of a dog being 20 years old, bro. I don't know that I ever heard of that. So, that's alright though. That's alright. You know what? There's a lot of good dogs out there. Sometimes you decide not to do dogs anymore, but you can love again, okay? I'm telling you now, you can love again, bro. My bad, yeah. I'm such a horrible person. I'm sorry. 18 is that opened up the horribleness, all right? Jack Russell. Chihuahua? Like Chihuahua? What's a Chi? Is that one of the little hairy dogs? Little Asian hairy dogs? I don't even know what a Jack Russell is. I feel like it's one of them hot dog dogs that'll fuck your shit up. Jack Russell, is that what that is? He used to go after all the... No, that's a rat terrier I'm thinking of. You chase down all the... Alright, well, we're going to have a dog talk later, okay? You need to get your grocery shopping done. What do you do? Create the worst hunting dog of all time? Dang, hey, you know, so sometimes I see some of the dogs, right? And I always think to myself, if that dog didn't have a human, it would be like bait, bro. Bait. I've had a few losses already. Oh, that's tough, man. That's one of the things I don't like about animals. They don't live longer than me. I will tell you a fucked up story. Me and my 7-year girlfriend, the only girl that could ever be around me for 7 years. She didn't have to the whole time. I was deployed a lot of it. But the only girl that could deal with me for 7 years, we had a couple animals. And, you know, we went out to get a new cat. And so we went down to the pound doing the good civilian thing, you know. And got the cat. Cat was awesome. Cat died. Spent $4,000 finding out if it was going to die or not. $4,000. $4,000. That was the first one that went like that. I got 3 walking dead animals in that relationship, and that ended all that shit. I was like, we're done. We're not going to get no damn animal from no clinics ever again. We're not doing it. I was mad about it, dude. Mad about it. Each time, wrecked the house, puking everywhere, shitting everywhere, dying all over my place. Just bringing an animal home to die. That's great, dude. Pay for it too, by the way. Been with me through shitty boyfriends and all. Oh yeah, I'm sure 18 years, that dog done seen it all. That dog done seen it all. Vets are like stupid costly, dude. Stupid costly. That's the other thing is, you know, I would have a dog like you. It'd be 15 years old, and I'd be down at the vet's office every week with that. And I can't commit that to the animal. I'm like, I got a shovel, and I will bury your ass if you want, you know, in the backyard. We'll put up a little headstone, all right? But I'm also kind of ruthless with nature. I believe in nature. Like nature didn't choose to save you, bro. You know, like you gotta die. Nature's telling you to die. I'm like that with my family too, so you know, you can consider I'm like that with humans. If you're in bad enough shape that you should be croaking, but we've got you on machines and we've got all this help for you, I say to myself, I don't know, dude. I don't even think these people can afford all that shit. You know, I guess I'm kind of horrible, but the thing is, nature calls, you know. And of course, naturally, all of us want to evade that, but we can't. So the whole prolonged version of it fucks me up inside. And it's got to fuck that person up. They know, hey, dude, the only reason I'm making it is because this machine, right? You know? That's got to be a little bit of a head fuck, you know? Mind fuck at all times. Just like, bam, bam, bam. I'm in your mind. You're gonna die without that pacemaker, you know. Nature makes its claim, you know, and of course it's our duty to evade that, but you know, if a pack of wolves was hunting and one got hurt, They might sit with it for a day or two, but they move on. And that's it. They move on. It should be anyway. It should be. That is a topic. Oh God, a horrible topic. Horrible topic. We'll talk about that some other time. Get me all deep voice staying here talking. All burnt out. Recharge that humor presently. I still can't. There's the red light, which you can see it's red in the camera now, but I mean, I could see it 100 foot ago, but well, I don't even know if I want breakfast. It's 8:30. I feel like it's lunchtime. I got up at 3, so I've been up 5.5 hours. I feel like it's lunchtime. I'm not a mess, dude. I keep it real. I do. I ain't got no money ties to any of this stuff. I got nothing controlling me and worrying about me being politically correct. Nobody gives a shit what I have to say, so. Time tested. I leave comments on many short videos. Many. I don't watch my friends' short videos. I watch other people's short videos. I do the short video scrolling. That's most of my time on here is spent short video scrolling or watching videos, building videos, farming videos, funny videos, on and on. I got something to say about everything, dude. $200 gift card, huh? Saturday. A $200 gift card on a Saturday. Well, we should be in pretty good shape to go do something. I don't know what, but something. $200 that I didn't know I was gonna have. That's usually the best $200, but all I can do is spend it on bills or spend it anyway. Spend it on bills or spend it on clothes or spend it anyways. Food. All of it'll be things I don't have tomorrow. That's what's about to happen. And it did just kick in, by the way. It did just kick in. The hunger is coming. The hunger is with me now. On my shorts? Russ, are you talking about mine or hers? It's because you're a managing moderator, Russ. You can't comment on the shorts when you're a managing moderator. You should have a backup account, not to make it a managing moderator. Anywhere that I'm a manager, it takes me away at. The moment they give it to me, I can't comment anymore. That's exactly how it goes. Yep, that's exactly what it is, dude. Maybe there's some other things, there's some other symptoms that happen sometimes, but another thing I'd like to say is I tested it with some folks, and when they removed the managing moderator, I still wasn't able to comment anymore. And that shit was irritating. Now, I didn't take the test further than that, so the real deal happened was when I came to that conclusion, right? So check this out. When I came to that conclusion, then I didn't like wait 2 days and see if the system just needed to catch up or something. But the moment they made me manager, I couldn't comment on anything anymore. Just posts and long form videos. There were some other places that I could comment. So you might get you another account, Russ, standard mod Russ. Then at least nobody could boot you and you'd be able to comment and be a part. I haven't been posting that much though, so that much is true too. I just posted that Christmas video, but it was long form. I got 2,500 hits on my my thing of me, which I was like, okay, this is so weird. Who's viewing me 2,500 times? Least you could do is come say hi and let me know about it. Well, I think it hit 2,400. I think it hit 2,400. What really is weird there is that YouTube hasn't fixed it, which means nobody's passing that up the chains. I think more specifically it means that none of the hosts are complaining about it. If the host complained about it, it would matter. And of course enough of them, and so they'd get on it. But when it's just you or me, dude, we don't host shit, dude. We ain't earning nothing for YouTube. And YouTube just needs you to have views. That's what YouTube needs. And so as long as you're getting views, people are spending their time on YouTube. So it's completely effective. There is a Dunkin' Donuts up here. They got some breakfast type things. Fuck it. I'm not going there neither. I don't know what I want for breakfast. Less fog. Maybe stuff will look good. Starbucks is fucking crunk, so all the other breakfast things are crunk too. So that's that. That's that. Starbucks is crunk. Like, dang, all the cars in town is there. Alright. There's that Dunkin' Donuts. Probably pretty good. They got new warm stuff other than donuts. You know, we're gonna end this live stream, people. I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna do for food. I wish y'all a very blessed day, most entertaining and enjoyable days. And I will see y'all next time. All right, one.